I want to tell you a story. Uh, Once upon a time, there was a boy who was born to a 14-year-old mother at the time. Grew up in Tennessee. At 4 years old, this boy was a little hyper, a little difficult, a little bit rambunctious, and his dad's parents decided to raise him. And he still saw his mother from time to time on the weekends or on dance recital days because he loved music. Some of his favorite memories were riding around with his mom on the weekends, listening to Paula Abdul's Forever Your Girl album and Janet Jackson's Janet album. And he loved music. So his mom would take him to dance class, clogging, modern dance. His mom would take him there. And so what happened was his grandparents turned out to be the rock solid foundation and security in his life. They didn't understand him as much because they were more conservative with their religious roots. The mom was kind of like a sister, a cooler, older sister who understood him more. She was younger, and so she understood him. And so there was a balance in his life that he didn't understand. He needed. As he got older, he discovered the internet. The internet was a great escape for him because he was different from all the kids, and in school was told he was gay before he knew what gay was in kindergarten, and never felt he belonged, and thought the only way he could fit in was to make people laugh or study movies and try to act like the funniest one in the movie. So when the internet came along, he thought he could find his tribe in AOL chat rooms. But what ended up happening was he met his first love on AOL at 14. There are a lot of twists and turns along the way, but ultimately he realized he liked men. And that caused a huge rift with his fairy god grandparents. So he became closer with his mom during that time because she was younger and understood. And fairly soon after he came out to everyone that he was gay, his mom had to go to Iraq. And she was enlisted in the army. And after she came back, after about 3 years, she was different. She had post-traumatic stress disorder, and she started turning to self-medicate. And he kind of became the parent, which was difficult because he felt like his mom never was his parent. He felt that she was a kindred spirit, kind of like a sister. And years and years and years went by of him mothering his mom because she accepted the part of him that no one else did. Even though he was raised by his grandparents, he felt she loved me when other people didn't understand me. So it doesn't matter if she's on drugs. I still love her and want her to get well. Some time goes by and she's no longer herself, and she doesn't accept him for him anymore, and her bitterness at herself for allowing her son to become her parent subconsciously makes her want to be angry and bitter at the world and push him away. The grandparents over time actually become more accepting and more understanding. And the lesson learned in all of this is that people change from one side of the coin to the other, whether it's love, openness, acceptance, hate. No one is just good or just bad. And that person who says that they don't accept you for you right now may be the very person who loves you the most, but just doesn't understand you in the least. And the journey of life is that we don't have it all figured out. You don't have it all figured out. I don't. Your parents don't. That person who understands you the least, sometimes we have to give them the most understanding. But ultimately, people come around when they want to. Don't go out of your way to show people that you're lovable. Don't go out of your way to show people you deserve to be loved. You are loved. You are loved. Sometimes we just don't know by who, but I guarantee you, you are. Don't look for it. Don't go out of your way to be the thing they can love. Just be. Life is full of twists and turns, and we all make it in due time, but we're supposed to. God bless you.